Everybody say, say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, to say thank you. Say, Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things Father, you done for me, yeah. Words are not enough to say thank you. So Lord, you are, you're my everything. Say, I call you Jireh. You're my provider. I call you Eunice. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. Hey. You are my healer. Say, Lord, you are. You're my everything. I call you Jireh. You're my provider. I call you Eunice. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. You are my healer. Say, Lord, you are. You're my everything. Oh, you're my thing, you know. 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 Yeah. So, oh, yeah. Oh, you're my thing, you know. Oh, you're my thing, you know. Yeah. Oh, you're my thing, you know. Oh, you're my thing, you know. Say, I call you Jireh, say. I call you Jireh. You're my provider. I call you Nisi. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. Hey. You are my healer. Say, Lord, you are my everything. Yeah. Are you ready, everybody? All right, listen. William me one, come here. 1, 2, 3.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your location. Mima obi biara akwaba. Eba yedwumedie so every Friday bia yede anamutuo, ede mrika, ede ahoprepe, ede bremo. Enanso otwede ampokuruku adaro ma wache ye nkwa ache ya hoden. Ache ye nhyira se yemfa edwumedie ensan emfa bremo. Megidi se baby biara wo bia ohon ye. Na se ohon ye dia ene kame ho e. Ye nhye program ya ase. From now don't crow 11 ni ewie enko bebia ka me ho na mo hwam e mo de na me frese bomode a chichema obi uba so a che na obi nso enkebi UK uti UK a e mo de na so ya na omo di omomra no so nti no abribia na omo keka mo ho omremu. Na se wote mu nko na mra no ya hyede a ene o se odi so na se obedi so na wonte ase a obede ne we di so ama na yeyi ene nti na ye lawyers akukudam lawyers tinkintin lawyers a omo no home office for ana parliament ehye bi pe no mo aba no mo abekyerɛkyerɛ se ne be ya wo ne me nyina ye beti ase ye ne ye di ato anamo na aye nhyira rada e de amaye enti no enadie ye ba begugum ye ba begigim home office new immigration nsɛmsɛm a ɔde aba nyinara ene ye ba bedwiridwiri mu de ama na me nko a memfa enti mesre bomode afra adamfo bi na afra onua bi na afra odofo bi se mre na so BWF Solicitors asan kom ho biom so mo de nkyerɛkyerɛ education no de ba the new nyoma ababa abayi a home office ikika na che se almost si propose change omo de aba ho omo immigration mu nsɛm no ebetumi account ana akame a brabeti na yenjidi mu nkomo enti mesre me twa me ho show video kakra bi nansa na me show video no mema me lawyer penny a ene me ni bedi dwuma omfa nchie mu ohwam ematch ahwefo na etifo wie ya na afi ma kire mu video kakra bi pe mam ko bi kakra bi pe. After the video, then we'll continue with the education. Stay tuned. Good morning, lawyer Asma.
Good morning. Na
Mpacho apombo ko de.
Amiadum na wonso e.
Adom nko a ye ho ye. Ene e ba bedwudwum, nansa e bedwudwum me ma wakwanya na fa nchia e mo ohwam pa ma tiefo na ahwefo na afa ye ntwa ye ho sima na ye di twa ye ho no. Enye se ekodwudwo ye ho nanso me show video kakra bi e de akira amanfo na se ne ebe ya yetumi ebiebie mu na omate ase nti me de akwanya no e de ma.
Yo etiefo ne ahwefo ende anopai nso ye de nchia kase efi BWF Solicitors aseye ebrel. And then komo no ehia papa throughout the week. Course abano and yeah easy. Profile worried and then we are going to break it down and remove all the worries and concerns and to calm your nerves and for you to know say ne ekono enye husa.
Sa ne akona enye hu sa na mom se wonya nte ase a na onase nyina etififire inte no metwa me ho menhwe monhwe video yi kakra ye ba ya na dedication is so.
And everyone knows what it meant on immigration, or at least that's what people thought. Because what followed from the previous government, starting with the people who used that slogan, was the complete opposite. Between 2019 and 2023, even as they were going round our country, telling people with a straight face that they would get immigration down, net migration quadrupled until in 2023 it reached nearly 1 million. That's about the population of Birmingham, our second largest city. That's not control, it's chaos. And look, they must answer for themselves. But I don't think that you can do something like that by accident. It was a choice made even as they told you, told the country, they were doing the opposite. A one-nation experiment in open borders, conducted on a country that voted for control. Well, no more. Today, this Labour government is shutting down the lab. The experiment is over. We will deliver what you've asked for time and again, and we will take back control of our borders. And let me tell you why. Because I know, on a day like today, people who like politics will try to make this all about politics, about this or that strategy, targeting these voters, responding to that party. No. I'm doing this because it is right, because it is fair, and because it is what I believe in. Let me put it this way. Nations depend on rules, fair rules. Sometimes they're written down, often they're not. But either way, they give shape to our values, guide us towards our rights, of course, but also our responsibilities, the obligations we owe to each other. Now, in a diverse nation like ours, and I celebrate that, these rules become even more important. Without them, we risk becoming an island of strangers, not a nation that walks forward together. So when you have an immigration system that seems almost designed to permit abuse, that encourages some businesses to bring in lower paid workers rather than invest in our young people, or simply one that is sold by politicians to the British people on an entirely false premise, then you're not championing growth, you're not championing justice, or however else people defend the status quo. You're actually contributing to the forces that are slowly pulling our country apart. So yes, I believe in this. I believe we need to reduce immigration significantly. That's why some of the policies in this white paper go back nearly 3 years. Why I told the Labour Party conference, taking back control is a Labour argument. And why, most importantly of all, inward migration is already falling with this government. It's about fairness. And look, I mean, migration is part of Britain's national story. We talked last week about the great rebuilding of this country after the war. Migrants were part of that, and they make a massive contribution today. And you will never hear me denigrate that. But when people come to our country, they should also commit to integration, to learning our language. And our system should actively distinguish between those that do and those that don't. I think that's fair. Equally, Britain must compete for the best talent in the world, in science, in technology, in healthcare. You can't simply pull up a drawbridge, let nobody in, and think that's an economy that would work. That would hurt the pay packets of working people without question. But at the same time, we do have to ask why parts of our economy seem almost addicted to importing cheap labour, rather than investing in the skills of people who are here and want a good job in their community. Sectors like engineering, where visas have
Etiefoɔ na ahwɛfoɔ mema mo nyinaa san akɔ aba biom. Nea ɛteɛ ne sɛ nneɛma a yɛn papa yi ɛyɛ Kiestema ɔɔka no ɛno na kyerɛ sɛ immigration nsɛm no beebi edu no ɛwɔ sɛ wote aseɛ. Ɛwɔ sɛ wonya emu nimdeɛ na womfa nto anamɔ. Wakeka nsɛm bebree na video na ɛwɔ kakra gye sɛ mmere ne nti no na metwa so tia. Na o mention secure messages bi wom a ene ye ba beyi no baako. Ne ahwe how a ebetumi affect ye one way or the other. Enti no mesa ma mo nyina akwa babiom na mento nsa emfrɛ yem papa biom na nsa na obeba no mo amaba so nyina let me acknowledge you. Eye fe say mebobɔ mu den mre no kɔde but Tilly mem chiao na najma me chiao Kevin Asamoah me chiao ye can say pineapple udin de mintimi mbo yo bacha wonso me den chia asantoa papa bi wonso me den chia kese e de ma Riz ma me tando me den chia kese e de ma Nancy Ofori me chiao pa na Bernard owusu ejekum wososo me chia papa me sremo share program no na enko eche me fancy he ya na yenko yenim enti lawyer Asma ene ye ba behwe the new immigration nneoma na ye de aba rules ne policy ne whatever ne nyina laws ne nyina aba na abei we be say their proposed change eba system ne mu omo ehu say ne Kiestema edi kan say we hu say aban na odi kan bae no ogu nneoma mu dodo na se ne ogu nneoma mu oka se nka o chichire immigration o chichire ne yie na emom oye the opposite want to me anchichire ne yie ojai jijai ne sama nipa opepepepe na just almost a million kra na asan begum na just say it wasn't controlled according to papa na or kasa no enti omo the measures bi ba betutu ho se ne ebe ya ebe control sa immigration ho nsem enti ye behwe na etutu no wanwa na yaka. So our topic for today no minute lawyer Asma Ebabe discuss. I think say we'll pick up some few major changes no na yaka wansem how a bit to me affect enemy and no wansem never. So how do the proposed changes to the UK immigration law affect me? No kasa last man mesa ama wakwa bebium eba dwumedie so and yenhwe what led, even though Kiestema has said it in his video, what led to these changes before we even talk about the changes that can affect us in the UK. Wadaroma.
Yo, medase bebre na etiefo ne ahwefo and enkomo no na yehwe ne nyina ne se aban ebesesa enwomam. May use the word ebesesa. That not just say and ensesa na yebehwe sensesa ya, what is the implication? Na nyoma aban ebesesa ne nyina no efa immigration ho. Yenim say the Conservative Party eboso, the Labour Party and so eboso, and other opposition parties also the same thing amoka. Na amoka nyina ne say aban and so minor per se unlimited the number of nkrofo omoba oman no mu titiri so omoba ye adwuma so omoba school so omoye dan ni nyina no aban per se otete so na aban so per se ote mredodo a ebe take asafo no ometumi enya asetena afebo ewo UK oman emu enti yehwemu a obi beka se ewo sociological reasons aban ahyehyɛ saa nyoma no anase odi begu akwan emu, but regardless of the reasons no many wo de yen de say how does it affect me and the kwakran any saying anti yes, there is a reason for the government, there is a reason for the country. Now many won't what is the reason and what is the impact. Anti nyoma 5 and I say inum na aban de gu akwan mu a opese osakra mu na yebehwehwe saa nyoma 5 no nyina emu yebefa no one baako na ye go through na yama etiefo na ahwefo akwan mo mebisa some person bisa nkyeremu omuhia na ni nyina emu no na edika no yebeka ne se eyaban eni suade hunu na je se eye intention na saa intention no emeye mra nti na ka kire tiefo na ahwefo nyina se mo bia ndi areho mo bia ndi ebobo because aban ada asodae but the dae no aban aso no nkyeremu embaye afi ena nkyeremu ebaba nti nkyeremu ebaba no parliament na ebe yesa mbobo hu wi a ebi omu a ewa ometwa so ebi omu ye short omu extend no ni nyina no parliament ewie hu dwumadie ni nyina wie a ansa ohene e de nsa esisu sa afide abaye emra at this stage a white paper, the intent of the government or the dream of the government in terms of policies a person osisa odeba ewo immigration front no sa na tie dia and the wa wo mu no e ba affect you and say affect you anytime wa aban baye nsakra and say nsesa no broni frɛ bibi retrospective ni say ebekọ odebekọ nechi anase obe start efi bebi a emra no omoji tumu no yen oban ntumi mfa nkọ nechi anase onkọ start mfi ekire say emra no baba bi a 2026 for example but ebe starting from 2023 that will not be fair. Nti na che say it is not going to be retrospective. It is going to start from the very time where emra no ebe ye emra no menia mema etiefo ne ahwefo agidi se saa na ebe ye ne nyina ne se ye hwe mra asesa nyina ye kai 2006 2007 2005 omo aban introduce mra bi a immigration way policy bi a no highly skilled migrant program ena omo sesa mu 2008 no omo stop here but even time omo stop no can say omo stop for omo bemu no but nyo mo a omo mu dada tino je so wa wo mu dada de uwo ya ba kai nso say July 2023 aban nsesa was student visas ni ade na ni nyina mu no na mo wo mu dada no anoso mo ya application de affect omo 11th of March 2024 aban nsesa foforo say careful enso omo ntumi mfa omo ebusuafo enfi amanone emba but Omo no wom dada no anaso omo ma ya application dada no affect won. Nti na ye ka no nyina bomu dia sa aban nhihye a eba a yenim da ebeba abaye emra because it's going to go through process. Say by late 2025 or early 2026, it doesn't matter. But yenim say it will not take retrospective effect. It's not just say wow woman that no dear ain't me affect you. Nambum ebeye mra from that day no ebeye mra no eba affect obi bia okọ sa ekwan no eso.
Yo, lawyer Asma, yɛda ase na kyerɛ sɛ first wobɛsi first question ka wɔyɛ tirim no ɛna wɔyi ato hɔ akyerɛ ama yɛ nteaseɛ sɛ ɔmo a ɔmowɔ mu dada anaasɛ wo a wayɛ wo biribia ansa na saa propose changes yi bɛba no ɛnhyɛ da affect wo until sɛ bɛyɛ mmara na afei obi kɔyɛ new application based on nneɛma a wakeke a na kyerɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ adwuma na wo na ɛbɛyɛ affect nti no 5 areas na wode abɛto hɔ yɛba bɛyiyi no one one na yɛahwɛ ɛmu nteaseɛ ɛno no mɛka sɛ ɛnɛ education no nyinaa sɛ nteaseɛ a yɛbɛnya ɛwɔ saa white paper document yi a laborfoɔ de aba na home office eyi na edi no yɛba bɛnya ho nteaseɛ nti 5 aspect no sɛ yɛbɛdi kan a na yɛnhwɛ na yɛdi kan yɛnyanya meaning ne sɛ ɛnhyɛ da affect mo a mowɔ mu dada no and you've given examples from baabi abedu ha sɛ even example te sɛ carefoɔ no abra yɛka sɛ ɔmo ntumi mfa ɔmo ahokafoɔ ɛnka ho biom no na ɔmo adi kan aba dada na anaasɛ ɔmo ayɛ application before saa mmara no ɛbɛsi pi no ɔmo no affect ɔmo nti saa na wei nso ɛbɛyɛ in a way nti yɛnhwɛ na sɛ ɛbɛyɛ in a way na sɛnea wode abɛto hɔ sɛ 5 major areas ɛna yɛhwɛ saa changes no yɛndi kan nhwɛ nea ɛhyɛ aseɛ nti yɛka ne sɛ producer wobɛtumi de ato ama me na mabɔ so one na afei lawyer Asma akyerɛkyerɛ yɛ mu na yɛde akɔ yɛnim a ɛbɛyɛ me dɛ paa. Okay, ma menhwɛ wɔ ha sɛ producer ehu ya. Okay, nti ne edi kan lawyer Asma, major changes ne edi kan ne ɔka sɛ yɛbɛhwɛ yɛka ne sɛ standard period for settlement in point based system. Route is to be double to 10 years. Mpacho, ɛno deɛ na ɔmo pa akyerɛ sɛ yɛbɛ double to 10 years. Ɛyɛ standard period for settlement, in point based system route is to be double to 10 years. Mpacho, ɔhɔ no wobɛtumi bubu mu kakra ɛde ama yɛn na yɛnya nteaseɛ ɛwɔ hɔ.
Yo na yes. Nya ewo mu ne ɔse point based system. Ɛhɔ na mepɛ sɛ yɛhyɛ no nso. Wanka sɛ obi a ɔbɛba UK anaso ɔwɔ UK no ɔbɛtwɛn 10 years. Ɔse those on 10 point based system no instead of 5 years no ɛbɛkɔ 10 years. So we have to look at the context.
Point based, okay.
Your applications bebree or categories bebree. Your family visas. Your work visas. Your EU visas. And some other categories. Now, your share work visas now, they are mainly point based. It is when you just point in one to me apply because one score enough. Point for education or English, point for job application offer, point for sponsorship, point for income. One score enough for me. Another point based, a student visa, and so a point based because you have to score point for admission. When you're cast, and that's a confirmation of admission to state a point. In the student is a point based system. And your postgraduate, not postgraduate, your global talent. Global talent, and so a point based system. And your innovator visas, and also a point-based system. International just as services no when to me score enough pointer won't to me apply money ye. It has nothing to do with your family. Because I have a child, I have a wife. Those ones now you have to score points, and you find a point-based system. Now, that point-based system, you say ube 5 years no we are na say adwuma no wura so pese ono to aso a wobetumi ayɛ application for indefinite leave to remain.
Lawyer Pacho, baby, answer na obeto aso point na o kan o san boso kakra ma me anka be me den point na ye gina so e ma ne o de be ye nya sa visa no Pacho betumi e boso kakra ma me.
Yo na me kan no in say your point based system immigration visas. Na sa point based system immigration visas ye hwemo your work visas. Na ye bi to say skilled worker. Skilled workers ni na no before I will be your visa no I just was score points. Points be to English. It is when to me score point for English unya visa. Point be to say sponsorship. So when your employer because was sponsor I do by UK, I'm an abe juma manua to me score point. Point be to say maintenance. When to me and score say employer no so we waive amount. And also a guarantee, and that's why we show bank statement for 28 to 31 days in one. Second day more, won't mean score points. Internet just says, point based system, no, ebini skilled workers, no. Ebi so a global talent visa. You say global talent visa, yeah, or more special talent. Ebeboa UK economy, no, and industrialization effort. And no, which regardless of the industry, no, so which means score points no, which means our global talent visa no. You were innovators. Innovators, so you have to score a point to be able to get a visa. You were and you were entrepreneurs. One person almost started a juma UK memu. Even that capital level now they or ahyehyɛ na ɔmo de score nti wotumi score enough points there a wobɛtumi enya visa no wentumi score enough there a wonya nti yɛhwɛ mu a ɛhɔ no it doesn't matter whether you have a wife in the UK or you have children in the UK or you have parents in the UK ɛnyɛ no na yɛhwɛ yɛhwɛ point a wobɛtumi score for adwuma anasa adekode a wopɛ sɛ wode visa no ɛbɛyɛ ɛwɔ UK ɔman mu ɛna yɛse ɛhɔ no yɛfrɛ no point based system. Enti saafoɔ no aban say from the time when mmara no bɛyɛ adwuma no at the moment no it doesn't apply because mmara no mmaayɛ. But sɛ mmara no bɛ mu a ɔmo afi na ɔmo bɛbɛ mu no you don't have to say may try 5 years na makɔgye indefinite. It's going to be 10 years. It's not just a double the waiting time.
Okay.
Time into all my categorizing say all work-based visas are going to be 10 years waiting to get to indefinite from the time when Rano ebeye ejumano. And now once omo skill ne talent episode omo tina UK or memu I have a global talent for no omo will have to wait for 10 years. So we omo visa no until say omenya indefinite. Na wɔn nso a wɔwɔ innovator visas no saa afoɔ no nyinaa saa categories nyinaa yɛnim ne nyinaa nti another one ɛyɛ religious workers nti ne nyinaa no ɛyɛ skilled workers no bi nti skilled work no ɛnyɛ just care ɛne health care na it cut across all industry a nipa no yɛfrɛ no so ɛyɛ skilled worker na ɔtumi so ɔsɛ sɛ ɔscore points before a wɔnya visa no.
Okay. And yenya ho enti ase ne tiefo safe no adwene a ye ka proposed changes a wo white paper ne mo ye immigration e wo UK immigration no ye ka how a betumi affect ye one way or the other. And I know na ya ka ne di kan ya ka say all school workers lawyers ma wo bebre so no mo a monya mo visa based on points no and no mo teacher ebe affect mo instead of 5 years no na sisi a na ebe 10 years enti se unim kra na afi no ade na say senka first no ba as a carer example as a carer now nya but now be di 5 years na after the 5th year no obetumi apply for indefinite na afi the indefinite nature no obetumi kra ba be ye ekrum heni ba sisi a no from say propose way immigration changes now yeah the abana said a back into enforcement and I say existing and let's say untumi you so 5 years bim or say yeah 10 years na odi aye say adwuma no near a twice so no a second one for almost same graduate visas will be reduced to 18 months reduced to 18 months and no before na eti say ansa no mo si omo reduce so e dey about 18 months lawyers ma oho no obetumi acheche mo kakra.
Yo, nti na sanya your topic no say how do the changes affect me? Nti yesi so a na afi de ya conclude say so wo mu dadade a first point na you say for 10 years no it will not affect you because wo mu dada. Na but it will affect wunia and that's what down for be a afi na all beba after the change no. Nti say wo pese Uremu before the change here, as I said, we know now. That's the first way advice no. And also it doesn't affect or more 5 years family visas so and I said 10 years family visas so and I said parent of a British child or partner of a British partner or somebody whose children are EU nationals with enough with 5 years. All those people no it doesn't affect them. Look at a
Affect.
EU 5 years, it will not affect you. Intimuma and no and so. To be someone who said, did I need to score a point before I got my visa? So sana there and the that been oh yeah, but affect you. Yes, sana there, it will not affect you even if you are coming in after the law.
Oh
Next, a postgraduate, right?
yes.
Postgraduate for a kwan aban a bottle was says so usua wade wie a wobetumi ayɛ work experience ɛwɔ UK ɔman mu wobɛpɛ wɔ adwuma na wonyɛ adwuma no a wobɛsua biribi ayɛfɛ no employability skills by working for 2 years wowie a na wokɔ wo kurom akɔboa wo man nti saa visa no ɛnyɛ for indefinite excuse me ɛnyɛ for indefinite but even though you're 24 months at the moment, from the time where Emrano, Ebabaya Emrano, Ebakati from 24 months to 18
Eight.
months.
Okay.
So just instead of 2 years, Omobaya no 1.5 years. Why never affect, wow, when we are school, no one joining before Emrano, Babaya Emrano, it will affect you. Obi better say, hey, now they have na me young we school, but me wo UK dada. And yet the fact say we UK, but time I will be school no. And if you can't control it, there's nothing you can do. So I feel now we after you suku as na some random some before you complete there about affect you.
So,
That is something we have to take note of.
ne deɛ ɛbɛyɛ affect obi a wama aka asɛm bi obi nyim na ɔse ɛm sɛ ne wenya 7 months na mmerɛ bi ba abɛba sɛ wowu akwalaa no a saa mmerɛ no a wobɛnya biribi nti ɔno nso nim sɛ ɔwo after time a mmara no bɛhyɛ aseɛ no na ne nyinsɛ no ɔbɛwo after saa mmara no Enti no person owo before a emra no be take effect. Enti oko hospital se opese Eunice ye akwala ne by force. Na akwala na che say ye ni by force na che say wawo before emra ne beba. This is that extent and crofobia to me akọ. But when it comes to uwo school ni mu dada na uba be wie abra sa proposed changes yi ebe wie no ontumi push forward dey say dey me wie school ene ya na ochine ya ontumi nye ne sa nti when it comes to students for dey we dey yamamudue wenya wie sisi na obe wie after the brand there ebe wie o lawyers ma ye da se na ye koye mu no na the next one nso omo say the immigration skills charge is to increase by 32%. Cash. Already I did money boarding. Na you said 10% bo. You dey cut 32%. Lawyers ma dey no mo ba kire no.
You nti ha ya sha you targeting crowdphobia.
Uh-huh.
They are not targeting individuals, but they are targeting employers.
Okay.
Because employer no na obe sponsor the worker no. Worker na ewe number 1, point-based worker no. Employer no obe sponsor no. Na one man no certificate of sponsorship sa nipa no de be score ni point. No de akwaje ni visa. Sa certificate of sponsorship no, so wo kwaye application to get it and say wo request here. Ese se wutua BWF immigration skills charge. The same immigration skills charge, and at the moment, it hovers around 2,000 plus for each skilled worker request for sponsorship. No, I say, sir, fee no, a back cost by 32%. Into the yanka say 30% cry, let's say 2,236. That's going to be about 600. So give and take is going to go out by about 800 pounds. 800 to 1,000 pounds extra. Into employer for no omo recruiting nkrofo no oyso omo yes COS omo no ubetua ba ku bia na che say ha no employer fo na omo create ejuma no untimi create na anyhow because ejuma ba ku bia be cost to extra. But of course ejuma no wo ho dia na u create na wetua na employee na be ye ejuma ma wo dia of course ejuma na obe ye na odi apesika ma wo you be fine. But the human obey na shi ni mudia. I don't think them. Nti one wo sha mo target employers no. Nti near ya kan nyina say we individual worker we know enye say wo gin ho. Na mbom we employer we recruiting crofo because we are licensed to recruit there. Kan no at the moment in which you are 2,400 thereabout for each COS. But semrano bayamra na ogusu kura license na ogusu recruit there you pay 32% more for each COS you request.
I see. Ne nyinaa ye omo na omo di omo man. Na omo pese omo ye ne omo pese omo ye. Na ye nhwe ne eto aso no brofo bi wo ho. Omo say a new temporal shortage occupation list will be used for role below RGF6. Na eno nso ni dia RGF6 no yempa pemu na say new shortage occupation list san bebe biom dia we be say ni da so wo ho na kwan a wo be fa so a wo be fall within no ena ehia ba lawyers ma yen chechemu na we be bisa say RGF6 no eno nso ye dia
Yo, within the qualification framework ewe UK no, there will be a RQF. That's the recognized qualification framework.
Okay.
Say EdExcel awarding body. Say AQA awarding body. Say Cambridge awarding body. Whatever it is, there is a standardized framework.
That's correct.
The framework will start from level 1 up to level 8.
That's it.
Level 1, you say primary school. Level 2, you say secondary school. Level 3, you say college, and I say A levels. Level 4, you say certificate at the higher national level.
Level.
Level 5, a higher national diploma. Into diploma, the higher national level. See what they call other countries are level 5, a HND. Countries do more HND programs. HNC, a level 4. Level 4, no, a first year of degree. Level 5, a second year of degree. Level 6 is the full year of degree. Until level 6, a degree level. Level 7, a master's. Level 8, a PhD. Now, in Germany, bebre wo ho a aban start here no or peg no up to level 3. Into wo sha kai bebre no ano, you ought to have level 3 qualification. That is RQF3. Na aban say so mmra no be mmra all major jobs no, all major occupations no, you need a degree, including even care. You need a degree. Na any job wa wobetumi aye below degree level below RQF6 no. Sa ejuma no beye temporary ejuma bi a ye be create for a short time. Say sa we even there you don't need you don't have to crack your brain into mini qualification bi obetumi dey aye. Wo hwɛ mu a omo de shortage occupation or say new shortage no omo de ato inverted commas the way one. What it means is one never decided and so we shall say temporary shortage, quote and unquote. In the temporary shortage, we make creative maybe 1 month or 3 months, 6 months, not a call. So for you can come in with level 3, level 4, level 5, level 2, all those ones. But apart from that, any major occupation or job, you need degree. International you need degree level to be able to do a care job in the UK, to be able to do teaching job in the UK, to be able to do construction job in the UK, to be able to do IT job in the UK. Tinyaye was sisi ano a bebre no atumi nya without degree qualification no. Unia anasa wadamfo a obaba after the law has been changed no. Obey here degree level to be able to do the job no.
I see. Na kyerɛ sɛ obɛbɛsi a minimum koraa no na ɔsɛ wabɔ degree ansa na ɔmbɛtumi de aka ho na wayɛ saa application koraa nsa ɔmo agye atom. Na sisi ade ɔmo kɔ ɔmo anim na kyerɛ sɛ ɔnsɔre kɛkɛ na nkwankyɛn wei bi na ɔde sɛ. Nti na kyerɛ sɛ lawyers emim sɛ afei na propose wei na aba na ɔmbɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu ansa na ɔmo agye atom. Na obi bɛsɛ ɔmo yɛ apprenticeship na ɔno nso ɔwɔ skill no. I mean, wohwɛ ne way a ɔwɔ skill no na mmom ɔnyɛ degree because kurom hankasa ɔmo kurom hankasa no ɛnyɛ obi a na ɔkɔbɔ degree. Ɔmo wɔ different routes and routes a ɔmo de ama ɔmo student no sɛ wobɛtumi de acquire skills to add up to the global talent and say to the skill force no. Nti no ɔhɔ no a ɔmo ka no I know say because ɔyɛ foreigner nti no ɔmo pɛ sɛ wonya enti yɛbɛhwɛ hɔ because obi wɔ hɔ ɔtumi sɛ through apprenticeship say ɔwɔ skill na nkasa ɔba on board degree ɔno koraa wɔ skill ne tun bi a wabɔ degree. So I believe say whatever it is there might be some exceptions but who knows yɛnim enti no ne ɔmo ka no yɛnhwɛ na yɛndi so na afei yɛkɔ yɛnim no ne aka no yɛka ne sɛn Almighty, producer Pato Fatoma Mwai. Almighty, English, before I share English there, no, share care work, social care visa, no, you see from abroad, no, is to be close, not just a young close here, but baby too, disafwa baby came. Social care, last man, see baby too, not just say, as you're saying.
Yo,
Work bia mba na
nti social care visas no yenim dada code 6135 and 6136 no. Carers, senior carers, care support, all those ones, social care visa. The social care visas, they work within, or holders, they work within the social care sector, in the care in human. Yenim, into we no, and young one anyway. Say, aban se nkrofo bebre abem o maya stranded. Nti se wo ya adwuma wura kra na wokopa bi awo amenone a ebeye din se ye de ba ma wo because nkrofo were inside o maya stranded. Ti say for mo ansa. So you see akra wokoji wokọ request so wesa. Ye baby so say wo de kopa obi wo amanone amana abaye adwuma de approve say nkrofo no o maya stranded wa ha no we omo wa for mo nyina ewie. And still you need more people. And it's difficult because there's still a lot of people who are still stranded. In the enemy say recruiting care workers from abroad, already or my hot, But there are people who still have the defined COS. All you have to do is to prove it, say, or more way inside, what be and to work of being so from outside. And you can still apply. However, some random by you have no excuse.
Okay, nature say no dear after I'm running by mra. No excuse bia biom sɛ wobɛka sɛ wokɔfo bi na ɔmbɛyɛ social care adwuma ɛmfa ma ɔhɔ no ɛna ehia ba mo da so wɔ define COS ne deɛ ɔbɛfa akakra ɛwɔ ha na wapɛ 1 or 2 bi ɛde aka ɔbɛma visa ne nya no ɛbɛyɛ den, but if you're able to prove your point well na ɛne emra enyamba into force ne deɛ minim say baby kitwa betumi agjo ana agogo e de amount na ye call the next one no or say skill worker dependent to be take or say skill worker dependent to take the English language at level A1 dear send you mutia yi nanso no minim nkrofo dodro a ye A1 no kra ye san tesuba A0 kra ye problem o English. Enye yam photo na meka English level na nkrofo feel same bi a ye nkrom Ghana fo pe na ebe ahwe kromo ankasa ye workers bebre woka kam kra na ohwe wenim na osre onti kam na asenso aba UK pepepa oye adwuma woka me so woka kam come and sign this document until bing say ano ye adwuma ye de we be say translator can say headpiece no and as you be a share office so because o kan omo nti brofo no ti so ma kom krom kasa na ade na translate when na home office say there be enkoba ni sa biom o be ba at least or so to me can say I am going to work, I can take bus 12, all those things, so after break I can eat my food and no one A1 no na just say you can just make one simple sentence you can know your directions, you can know the meaning of signpost a wo so ukona you can say traffic light, there is a green, there's a red, there's a yellow, you will understand say green means now we all this signpost no wako baby see no entry, you should be able to understand what it means say no entry ni nyina ka A1 no ho say upe direction e de yakọ baby can you just say can you direct me to ni nyina ekikanka A1 na ansa kra wako A2 no. Enti these are some of the things that home office epese na lawyers ma oho no wo bibi kakra eka ewo ho emayana.
You am say what boss so bebre na wo mu ni na ne say wo baba, and again wa wo mu dada no please don't worry, we are dependent na wo mu dada nya afi ne yebeka say control English wa na obehu say you need to be able to cope with the system of expression in the UK. Nti you be no beka say kwaye a functional skills any iso na fechicha ho na afi na wo bebe mu from time and run by am radia as a compulsory. Nti senior winim no So could uba abejoino wo yere anase wo kunu a ye British citizen anase okuta or indefinite e compose say wo be sa A1 no so na wo chire mu no now we a dependent skilled work of a skilled worker unhia sa de no but samra no be ye mra de a e be compulsory wentumi ntwa na kire say udofo ewo Canaan ba untumi enko join no ewo ho.
Okay, I said, don't walk Kenya, na so to me go join into mommy yensia kakra yensia nye nkromo for nkwa, even though we are doing the program basically for the people in Ghana and the neighboring countries, you know, but it's really, really important. At least two sentences there you should be able to compose, and then you make your way around it. And you know, when you propose, you can say why changes are but this is just a white paper, but a legislation in the future. But that is what they are proposing. It will become a law and now legislation in future. Now future no unim future no can be just the next 1 hour. The future no can be the next 2 hours. The future no can be the next month, next 2 months, and now January, February obi nim. Na mum yenya boy nkokɔ sɛ saa nsɛmsɛm wei ɛba bɛba into force no. Wo enemy na ɔsɛ yɛto anamon sɛ wo bibi yɔ a yɛnyɛ ne sisi a na ankɔka yɛn saa na ɛteɛ na yɛtumi akɔ anim ansa de bɛkɔ yɛn next thing so mesrɛ producer na yɛntwa yɛn ho simma kɛkɛ just yɛmfa advert baako ɛmfɛ menkɔ baabi a mo a maba so no I will ask all your questions for you. Nkɔ baabi a montwa yɛn just 1 second pɛ yɛtwa yɛn ho aba sisi a producer.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specializing in a range of legal services. Welcome to BWF Solicitors, a trusted and experienced law firm specializing in immigration and nationality, appeals and judicial review, dispute resolution, family and matrimonial, and other family law disputes with international context. These include matters such as private child arrangement orders, contestant and uncontested divorce, non-molestation for domestic violence, and financial remedy. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you at such a difficult time. Our advice is delivered in a confidential and sensitive manner. Meet Bernard Owusu, our esteemed senior partner. With over 32 years of experience and known for his expertise and dedication to serving our clients and the community. BWF Solicitors stands for integrity, respect, excellence, teamwork, diversity, inclusion, and service to the community. We provide tailored assistance specific to your case. At BWF Solicitors, every day is filled with dedication, creativity, and a commitment to finding the best solutions for our clients. Our team at BWF Solicitors is ready to assist you with all your legal needs. You can find us at the 4th floor, Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road, Seven Sisters, London, N15 4NP. Our main office line is 0208 493 7340, or our emergency line is 07712 761 884.
Yo, tefo na ahwefo ya san aba no madam asese matwen yen na ya kwa basafe no adwen ne ya Mr. we need mu na share program ne ma yen like our page na afi subscribe to our YouTube channel no na me a notification dom the so say be ya anytime we come on you will be the first person to get the notification. And you know yeah can about how do the proposed changes to the UK immigration laws affect me na ya bobo about 5 to 6 major changes in the future. Sisiano is just a proposal or my ediatua omo kwa kodwidwi mu na omo ahwe how best ebeba so ama ye nyina na omo nyam pass yese omo dwendwen wie na afede omo de beye emra na amra no na afede ebetudwa na se ne ekono lawyer Asma acheche mu ama ye hu se ne etie bia no mo aye wo mu dada no ana se wa ye wa application bia na se wugu so a wo mu ne de affecto se sia na mom se bind to force na okoye any application bia based on nyoma mo de abetutu ya wo na ebe affect nti sisia no yenye hu se affect ye no yenim se emre pia na exceptions ewo ho bi ne niamidi kan ebo so maybe telephone lines na nche bia se ne be ya mo nso betumi ebisa mo questions no na niamidi kan so mo kan say innovative ye kan say RG F6 no ye can say qualification or say utumi nya as sure mo propose say minimum no say unya degree level degree level qualification na ansa na obetumi kra ayesa ye can say visa ibi no na degree level no omo krom ha nkasa na omo agya atum say na enyo bia no pese ode ne nan ekọ university abonten so ekọ school na there are other routes and other routes omodia atoto ho ama nkrofo obi wo ho ntrotroye no enhye da anya ne field into no academics no onhye da embonko ho enye se onimu nanso no oho no ne passion ni ho na mom when it comes to skill ye can skill da bibia unimdie bia adwe nimdia wo wutim a wo nsa etumi ye eno ne ka skills no na je se bibia otumi yi na di se ade ne hye wutirimu na wo obetumi yi ne ho adi a obi enim se wo na onim sa ade ye no eno nso eka ho na eho na e pese me bisa lawyer Asma se omo aka proposal ne nti no yenim se nyoma bebre bebeba aba ho na ya ntutu ye ntirimu ne enka se me wosa skill bibisa na ayembie ya ka se me te se me di me degree na me de aba me so amambo degree so minim ade na me ye no echen obi a wako degree no oho no ebe follow innovative and innovator can say visa anase oho no still metumi abeyi me ho ano acheche mu na me visa na yeyi ana we ye obibi yemfanto yendwendwen ho ne yenhwe lawyer Asma bibisa no ebe kosen e de amaye
yo say safo no de akwakwa say sa temporary shortage for no na eno ebekọ ama won
okay
unless we ukra apprenticeship qualification no which me enya is apprenticeship no cry up to level 8 a PhD level and the apprenticeship now one because we are looking at the RQF qualification framework no cover no so what me prove that apprenticeship no qualification that's no a level 6 apprenticeship qualification what you are covered but apprenticeship no be a level 3 level 4 level 5 na there what qualification there but won't me find yet sa ejuma no a skilled worker no na just say no to be a skilled worker no mra no ba as I say ukuta degree as an way to me nti even though sa for no work experience and employability skills no certificate no so and as a qualification certificate no aban e per se ehu that just say omo upscale and as omo find a way to more or less convert the apprenticeship qualification to other standard qualifications.
okay yo ya tie ho na se na che se sisi a mo de akọ degree level na che se English ne nso no na che se instead of B1 no se omo nji B2 no B1 ne ntum se ade propose changes ne ba into force omo nji B1 entum bio na ye sisi o se okọ B2 sa na menya nimdie no se or can say level of qualification before you can apply through this proposal na just say unya degree level na degree level so no na o say wo English B1 B1 na enye degree level English na just say or say wo ko B2 ansana wetumi nti no de me de kan ho keke na
na no But you
Me wa ha.
say one dear na ubetumi aka say oh ebe favor nkrofo because we with a degree there you can go for ethics comparability letter.
Yes.
Nti so with a degree na because na ya ba nkrofo ntumi nko ethics ni so mu with a degree. Nti so mo ye exams no. But say with a degree na say me feel say me ntumi nko ye exam foforo na say me chesika na active for ahwehwe me degree ni me transcript mu. O ma me letter say with degree no from abroad is equivalent to UK degree. Into English, you are exempted. Na my film.
Sa when you bo actors ne de memfa propose changes omo so omo de abetu dwa nanse ya na che say first no nka ye will be a friend bundle different companies to me we no actors no ema enkrofo basisia no omo allow any companies be asom be bundles no artists ne the amount so opese we artists na one kasa no so we na nipa na wo hia artists no omo de ato o se woamu na o se woye nti obia entumi nye artist no emma so obi ya ma wahwe ni yie so ya ma wa na bia na oboa the through application process no but ono entumi ngina o se ono na oye de aboa o se wankasa everything stands on you say wo email ni wo din ni wo passport ni wo bibia ni wo signatory ni ansa na omo agye atom na omo aya ma ntimi sram ani die mu connection man bisi o obetumi aye etis ama oni ade a mesramo monhwe ni yie na wankopɛ fake one bia amfa mbro because omo de mra no omo nso mo propose say wo a wo hia ade no wo na wo se wo ye ade no sa na tie lasma ebekwa ni maybe telephone lines no emre no ko maybe telephone lines no na wo question bi ebisa wetumi aba bebisa enhyada emfa ho senye propose changes ho asem na opese obisa kwan still akonya da ho ema a obetumi ebisa wo question enye na mes no ensesan na se unnim a ene mesa bobo so de ama obi me 0208123016 ana se 07399208468 ubetumi afre na mesi mienu na yetumi apeja answer wo question bia opebia utumi bisa sanso na ubetumi eja voice note ewo 0759662154 se wo send message na send bra platform ne so mo send ba voice note ne so a na ne kenkan no me share me glasses nti na ye me we kakra but obi send message me kan me nua be ma Mr. Santi I hope say wo ho ye de me tem nka che nti no ma me bisa the question or say good morning I recently applied for a 2.5 extension under partner FRM. The application was successfully submitted. However, Home Office email and e-visa account show that my permission is valid until 29th of May 2025, which I think is a mistake. What action can I take now to rectify this error? Last man. Yenua bema ni question or the abetu dwa na makenken. Then also ye. Why also apply for extension 2.5 extension and
Yeah.
application is successful submitted. Na momonya email etre ene ni visa account no so say the permission no is valid until 29th May 2020. Na just say next month yeah, next week ya na valid into until say obeden or say or shy a mistake. Obeden will rectify such error. Yede abre no no ana saa na home office for eka.
I mean, a mistake. You name so no ye na de and say lawyer na ye man no and say na danfo bi na ye man no a it's we can say a mistake. And to me name how long and sa card there no and na anamo we to afa ho. Obi say so betumi aye den. Mpempre and oma home office for ya we say ade na mo de man no it appears say a mistake because he was expecting another 2.5. But mama no, I don't know how many days or how many months now with the man no. Now quickly. on your way. Why? Until which me go through the complaint procedure and also which me I follow pre-action protocol. No. But usually crowd say the visa number why I can't trust say if there's anything, let us know. Until one and guys way to sound a mono da. But so when yeah, since I will trim and patch but my follow information that what visa notice no. Now where to send your email to, and that's over from quickly. Now I'm on who say mistake be or no match on necessary. So lawyer na yema odia for comma lawyer no man not lawyer no be who what to do. Why?
Yo, oda se. Enti no, Mr. Asante, eno na lawyer Asma aka cho no. Na ye wona na etia hene na mechia wo papa baby biara o medinchi akese e de bro. See please, are employers still able so okay. So please, are employers still able to recruit nurses and midwives, not care workers from abroad on skilled worker route? If yes, please, are they able to still relocate with their dependent? And when they are minimum crime, say yes. Until asthma. Nurses any midwives ne deɛ menim sɛ ɔmo ho ntekyima saa they still nti no last one ebia mo na mo ne mmara no
Yeah,
yɛtumi yes nti na yɛ still midwives ne wei ne deɛ especially woyɛ nurse ne a wowɔ yɛka ne sɛn wo specialize ɛwɔ mental health trust me mo deɛ mo obi bɛ sɛ moyɛ lucrative moyɛ hot cake nti sɛ wowɔ nurse mu na sɛ baabi a woedu no wobɛtumi ayɛ that speciality na aka ho no a bɔ mmɔden akɔyɛ mental health na ka ho no a wobɛnya dwa yo menkan wei so na afei memfa call no mpatwɛ wo a mɛfa no hold on. Wesley, please, what is the current trend on the Home Office decision-making time for FLRFP? Is it generally 12 months, but it's strictly so, or it can vary? Thank Obi pe time decision time no and lawyer last assistant na sa 12 months na sa na eko.
Yo, almost 12 months. It be cry a bro 12 months. Inti say bi ambaye. But no more can say so na ade no mbaye na wo pese wo tu kwan ekọ ukrom emergent urgently. Na eye na esi family member and I say a health issue family member a parent or children. Ubetumi the evidence akoma omo na wasren say omo entreat no special MO na omo make a decision wetumi aye no sa.
Okay. Nti no yenya odofo bi a ne so mpacho o kasa free me ente nka.
Good day, Manuel.
Good morning, Papa.
Good morning, Mr. Charles.
Asma, watu nka.
Watamenka. Oh, dear. You mpacho me question. And a good day to all BWF. I'm affiliated with my family.
So yeah, that's it.
Now, mpacho the question, but I'm saying a year by name. I'm saying maybe my sister himself move the be about more the you be roll out the bar a man for the opinions this and the man. And say the boss and Casa I can say Ghana for me time and patronize and the man. Pachonka the person means a bit where to go and then put also opinion and I know you're my first question.
Eya home office for no.
I be the baby and I'm ready on the bansana on my piloting and see say amount to need.
Okay.
And I know you're the first question.
Okay.
First a child actually and I might as well banaka. Mama yes we Ghana for no who be where to go and then also patronize with your opinion.
Okay.
I know you're the first question. I'm part of the second question. So yeah, I'm finding that means all your applications all your renewal if you have limited leave to remain. And normally, you have to do it within 28 days. But just at 28
But your
days,
page your voice kakra mami. I'm struggling to hear all the words.
oh, no, I'm a bit minky come kakri and I'm
Pacho.
now I'm part of me say, so who renew limited leave to remain. I mean, say you have to do it within an
28
28 days
days.
before. Now, part of that 28 days, it has a specific time, or you can do it even if you are away on the 30th of May. That very day being on the 30th of May, you fall into that 28 days and you can submit that application at that date, and I say you'll be late by then. That's my question now.
Okay, maintias your lawyer betrim, but maintias ya ne say mbia u document na be 30th of May senior o kano. Enti u bisa say obetumi aye we no within first and a second. Oh ya no second and
First
let say
second.
28 days. Sa na opa che no. And now
But
say
and I say
obetumi
let me
aye.
actually my last day na may and I'll be late at that day.
Okay, so the earliest you can submit is 28 days prior to the application ibewu. So okay say wo twa 2 days and a day ibewu na wo ya. Say submission is successful there wutrim kwa. Na say ankoye successful a wo na ade ade na che say wo na ho e be kire o. Enti no lasma ana se ni ameka no bibi foforo e chen sa ana.
Now, I say,
Mhm.
so who visa, make sure say before I be uno, ube renew.
That's it. Mhm.
And yeah, number one, that means the last day I will be to me renew it, then I be uno.
Sir.
Before 12 midnight. So that
Yeah.
why be uno. Before 12 midnight. Who the car, we okay. Question is, but do I have to wait till the last day? No. Do I have to do it early before the last day? Yes. But how early is the last 28 days?
Nana mpacho so ate ase.
The person I now
Ti se
but
ni ameka no na ba o ka se me twen last day na internet na nko yi na light off ba. When I
okay,
over why must you wait till the last day before you submit your application? And no near
yeah,
7. So,
okay then. I'm sure we are set up. That's bye bye.
yes, yeah, that's
Yo,
it.
bye-bye.
The program ni mami why shema me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
Yo, oforiwa amountful Priscilla or say does the ethics expire? Does it expire?
Now, where you are now, I say, me.
Okay, Bremuna Uya.
I mean, okay. So, ethics and your qualification, and your
Exactly.
assessment of external qualification or foreign qualification. Into some assessment, no, because it's equivalent to UK degree. It's a permanent assessment outcome. In your qualification, control. That's why you don't do exams. You only pay money. You give them the information and the evidence, and they just tell you, say, oh, it's equivalent to UK degree. So the way I be treat UK degree, no, that is the same treatment. Into a UK degree, no matter a foreign degree, no matter to me say equivalent to UK degree there, then that equivalence is for life.
Yo, ain't in your lawyers metra and say, on say, oh, qualification degree no. O degree no doesn't expire. Why ye? Na mom say, o pese wo kire say, o te brofo a. Ena o pese baga akotro ethics na. Eno na ugina wo degree ni so say, me metumi akọ school atwa degree nti ne e ka brofo de a metumi twa bro e ka brofo. Enti eno saa no na o de koye ethics na. It shouldn't expire. Na mom same bia ukotro English no ethics no na 2 years no when you so a eno na omoka say when you so until 2 years into obi wo ho a otumi abre na oye no otumi twade na mom brofo no wankan ya masisi a no ubisa no brofo no refi arefre wo ho nokre arefre wo ho untumi nka brofo no biem onzo bi otumi ko obi manso o ka twi o ko obi manso afi o kan wa afi na twi ne kra wenye obi ane na nka ne refi enti da ideology na mede mampacho It doesn't base on anything. Me amadwe na mechere. Enti mesrɛ mo enye mra. Me amadwe na mechere. Yo, odofo wa homa so mpacho fra say o kasa free.
Patrick Frame Mami Nyako. Make us a free Cambridge.
Okay, mpacho bisa question no. Say Cambridge for ho ye de.
Patrick Nyamia do.
Okay.
Lawyer Patrick, nam come pe clarification kakra or ethics. If you say me the skilled work and about 3 years ago. Na me call University into my master's degree in medical ethics. And na me de enya Jimancho English na me de buy. Me admin clerical. But maybe ethics, some catch me say valid for 5 years. Ain't na me no. After 5 years, which I would qualify for indefinite leave to remain. Na me tan control English, and na me tan ethics for. And I expired one na meet me use because obo catch me say me certificate there for 5 years ethics for the non demand. I try no me question.
Wow, maintain that there. But lawyers ma.
Okay.
My ethics.
All right. So we have I say ethics no can only have NARIC. Because me back room I had to go for NARIC assessment of my overseas degree. And I wanted to teach then. So they told me that I qualify to teach just as I qualified to teach in my country. But because I'm in the UK now to teach, if I want to, I can only teach for 4 years. And after 4 years, I should get the UK teaching qualification. So there are some restrictions or conditions based on what you are using the certificate letter for. But just to prove your degree is equivalent to UK degree is standard. And just to prove that it's up to you have the English language qualification or proficiency is also standard. But you see, my sister, what I will tell you is this. If you need it for your indefinite leave to remain, now you are not sure, just go and do the exams. It's so easy. Uber pass it because what being that. Nafa to ho nafa koye visa. Na to be no. Why? So that you are clearing your mind. Said there's no hindrance.
Patrick, not as a main trans and my time I saw for indefinite. Send a me the 2 man, I made 2 more.
Very simple, sister. Oh, UST ni KUST ni dia ha English no we twa ne te. Why? Enti
Sister, mami oti wenimi, ya fa no Professor Mayeti, or ye English, or chere nkrofo mo mu twa ne te. Nti your poor friend no. Like I say, madam, I want to twa ne te. How do you help me? Obebua.
Patrick, me that's it.
Yes, yeah, that's it. Yeah, mami bisa me question ya do so na fe me mfa course bi ebiom. And I am ready to kakra. Or say please, I'm a British citizen, lawyers ma making kind do so kakra there. Or say I am a British citizen living in the UK with my wife. I have a child with a French lady outside marriage. My citizenship wasn't passed on to me, but had it in my own right in 2022. My child is 6 months old now, and he was born outside the UK, France to be precise, and his mom isn't married to anyone yet. My question is my child automatically a British citizen? 2. If yes, can I apply for passport for him? Please, does the incoming law affect those with indefinite leave waiting to apply citizenship? Lawyers Mampacho, the question is, me fa
Okay, nti the second question, the answer is no. Yeah, can say, sir, in the 10 years way, it doesn't affect who are unya visa as a family of a British child or parent, those things. It's just for skilled workers, And the answer to the second is no. The first one is under the rules, we are just say akwala no a yawo no from July 2006 to date, and whether the father can pass on citizenship to akwala no based on tamwa yawo akwala no, whether the parents were married or they were not married. So there are a lot of other story to go with this conversation before anybody can conclude say, oh, your child is automatically British, So make application for overseas passport for the child, or you can apply for right of abode for the child. Once the child is in the UK, you then move to the next step. So all these options are there, but not until we have confirmed, say, the marriage between yourself and that French of your baby's mother and all that. Some people might have it might be that you were married before, there was no divorce, and you married again. All these things are possibilities. So we have to get the story right. So our brother, if you are listening, please, if you can get back in touch. Now you share your story, no. Your baby said these questions, baby. You clarify. Na yetumi aboa wo. Wakwala no enya ne citizenship. Why?
Yo, Lasma, yeda bedasi. Foster Esiama, Osi, good morning, Lawyer Charles, all BWF Solicitors, and everyone. Foster is watching. Foster, yedasi. Kevin Asamoah also say, good morning. How does their new proposed law affect EU members and their families? Cheers. Answer. Let's
All right. The kind of in say EU for mun kan why? Mun point based system visa holders. Into mun kan.
Enti no. Nea ɔsɛ yɛhyɛ ne nso sɛ point base titiriw ɔmo na ɛbɛyɛ affect ɔmo. Ɛma ɔbɛyɛ affect ɔmo koraa no sɛ law ne ba into existence na afei na ɔkɔyɛ any application based on point base na wo na adeɛ no betumi affect o. Yɛde wei hyɛ yɛn tirim a yɛnsuro, yɛbɛkɔ yɛn nim. Meanwhile no wɔ biribi yɛ na ɔsɛ ɔyɛ a yɛ sɛ time no na ebetumi ayɛ problem ama wo de a ɛneɛ minim wontumi nyɛ ho hwee. Yo, yɛkɔ yɛnim yɛde adwumadie no bansa na yɛbɛyɛ no mɛsrɛ mekyia mo a moaba so no a yɛka ne sɛ question baako a membisa na afei yɛma lawyer Annie Embra. Ɔsɛ please lawyer, if you've separated from your husband but haven't divorced yet, is there any form to fill out to notify Home Office? Say mo ma separate nanso mo da so te ana ma separate nanso mo divorce or say wo bo Home Office kokwa na we dey minimum lawyers ma.
Yes, there is a form. There is a change in relationship status form. Nti wopɛ sɛ woyɛ bi a wobɛkɔ online na wa search it, how to notify Home Office about breakdown of my relationship. Form ni be ya ba na wa fill no kama. Wo so ko a na kyerɛ sɛ wopɛ sɛ wogye wo partner no ne license fi ne nsam. Nti ɔkɔpɛ ɔmɛtro no aka kyerɛ sɛ ɔba no a ɔde ade no ma wo no ɔse ade no kra ma separate. Sa nti ye gye fi wo nsam. And then that's the only consequence. But the form, just go online and search, notify Home Office about break in my relationship.
And if it's not for the purpose of say any application, must I do that? Do I have to do that? Anna.
Ideally, the moment there is a change, you have to inform the Home Office. Just like Saudi benefit, now there is a change, you inform the benefit people. Home Office, if there is a change in your relationship circumstance, you have to notify them. And it's when notify or not find out, then they might say, why didn't you tell us? But if it is something that is shaky and you are going to work on or you are working on, then you don't intend that it will collapse completely. So you don't have to tell them.
Yeah, separating so it's back. Yo, lawyers ma. Lawyer Annie Misra, if you are there, let's hear the English version of what we've discussed today so that we can share among our neighboring friends.
Good morning to our viewers and listeners, and thank you for joining us today, and happy Friday to you all. So we looked at the proposed changes and how they would affect people in the UK. So Keir Starmer, of course, made an announcement, and why are they making those changes? It's basically because they want to cut down immigration, and that's basically what he said. So I'm just going to go through the 5 proposals. The first one is that they want to double it will basically take longer for those who are in the UK on the point-based system before they can apply for indefinite leave. So right now, if you're in the UK as a skilled worker, let's say, it will take 5 years before you can apply for indefinite leave to remain. But with the new proposals, it will take 10 years before you can apply for indefinite leave to remain. But it's important to note that this doesn't apply to everyone. It just applies to those who are specifically on the point-based system, which is for those who are on the work visa route or who will be on the work visa route. So if you're in the UK or you will be in the UK under a family visa based on a qualifying child or a partner, or based on your private life, or even based on an EU family member, this proposal will not have an impact on you at all. It's for those who are here on the UK or will be in the UK under the point-based system, which includes skilled workers, as they have to meet certain points. So they would have to meet the English language requirement, the job offer requirement, the sponsorship requirement, and also the salary requirement. It would also apply to students who come into the UK, or those who will be on the Global Talent Visa, Innovator Founder Visa, or the Religious Worker Visa. But I would like to again emphasize that it will not apply to those who are not who will not be in the UK under the point-based system. Then the second proposal that they have made us aware of is that the graduate visa will be reduced to 18 months. So currently, if you're in the UK and you studied here and then you want to work after your studies, you can work for 2 years, but within the proposal, they want to reduce it from 24 months to 18 months. And this will not affect, again, those who are currently in the UK, but it will affect those who switch to the graduate visa route after the proposals are implemented. Then the third proposal that they have made us aware of is that the immigration skill charge will increase to 32%. So this will affect employers who are licensed by the Home Office to issue COS to, let's say, skilled workers. So normally or currently, employers have to, of course, pay for COS, and Lawyer Charles said that the fee currently is roughly £2,400 for each COS request, but this will increase. The proposal is that it will increase by 32%, which means that it will increase by £800, between £800 and £1,000. So that's how much employers would have to pay extra if this proposal is implemented. Then the next proposal is that the government will introduce a temporary shortage occupation list, which will be used under RGF6. So the RGF6 is the recognized qualification framework. And Lawyer Charles was saying that basically the law will change in that those who will be coming to the UK, they will need to have a degree. So if you are coming to the UK and you want to work within care or construction or as a teacher, you will need to have a degree. However, the government, they will introduce this system, the temporary shortage occupation list, whereby for a short period, people would be able to come to the UK even if they do not necessarily have a degree. Then the next proposal is that the social care work visa abroad route will be closed, and this is specifically for care workers And well, this is not law yet. None of this is law yet, but they are just proposals. And the last proposal is that skilled worker dependents would have to sit the English language test and pass it at level A1, because the government wants that skilled worker dependents would be able to understand simple English and also be able to speak simple English, so that when they're at work and their employer is, for example, saying that they should come or they should do this or that, that they understand what is being said. But these are just proposals for now. We do not necessarily know, or the government hasn't announced when these proposals will be implemented. So this is just a quick summary for today. Thank you very much.
Thank you to Lawyer Annie Akufio. So, you better say, Lawyers ma, you mean the compatriot then I'll be dying.
Etiefoɔ ne ahwɛfoɔ ɛdi kan sɛ wowɔ UK dada don't panic. Nea ɛkɔ so no, it has nothing to do with you. Ɛmfa wo ho koraa. The only time I ever found one year, so person kofa wunia and that's how dofo bi eba. And no near ye chere say near ya bobo suisa na tie dia and their share. Omo inside as so omo dwen ho student omo ye omo masters omo person omo ye PSW and that's graduate visa no be after completion. So for no depending on when you complete a beer 2 years no about 1.5 years when you go for the PSW, because the law might have changed by the time you are ready to apply. Otherwise, once you're already in, the law will not affect you, because the law will not take retrospective effect. Nti yamu na yamo mpae say neba bia no besesa kra ha adwen bebre wa wom ne de wom eno ana ehia yadase.
Yen so ye beda say ma ye mbohu se ne tie bia no ye wom enti no etiefo na ahwefo ha na di adwumedie no be wi ye megye de say weni aso ne aye no na se weni aso de a ene mesrew shema yen ehia yen pa se obi nso beti ne ekoso na ode atu anamon. Share the program, go to our YouTube channel no na subscribe to the channel na afen so no oba Facebook like page no na comment ehia yen kasa na yatumi akoyenim yeda nyina nyame adomochna the community and the law ne beba so mo a mo pese mo ye British citizenship no mo a mo ma be British citizenship mo bo mode amonti ne. There are so many information ewo ho a yebetumi e de ama onti no bo mode anake ne ho otena 4 o'clock sharp to 6 o'clock na we nya utefa wo nyame nka ye ho. Have a lovely weekend and remain blessed. Midiani Manyeti, Memobibia, bye bye.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specializing in a range of legal services. Welcome to BWF Solicitors, a trusted and experienced law firm specializing in immigration and nationality, appeals and judicial review, dispute resolution, family and matrimonial, and other family law disputes with international context. These include matters such as private child arrangement orders, contested and uncontested divorce, non-molestation for domestic violence, and financial remedy. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you at such a difficult time. Our advice is delivered in a confidential and sensitive manner. Meet Bernard Owusu, our esteemed senior partner. With over 32 years of experience and known for his expertise and dedication to serving our clients and the community. BWF Solicitors stands for integrity, respect, excellence, teamwork, diversity, inclusion, and service to the community. We provide tailored assistance specific to your case. At BWF Solicitors, every day is filled with dedication, creativity, and a commitment to finding the best solutions for our clients. Our team at BWF Solicitors is ready to assist you with all your legal needs. You can find us at the 4th floor, Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road, Seven Sisters, London, N15 4NP. Our main office line is 0208 493 7340, or our emergency line is 07712 761 884.